It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Kyle.
When you were driving your Red Bull truck down the road, going under the overpasses, and people were holding up those signs that say, "Thank you, heroes," you were saluting?
Honking, waving.
No problem.
New summer watermelon. Sugar-free as well, 8 and 12 ounces.
Hey, look, if I haven't said it in a while, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you. See, it can't be said enough. Yeah.
And Steve.
I'm waiting for a thank you for your service in this direction, too, because I
didn't want to say this. Us in the energy drink delivery game, we were looking down on you in the radio.
You frowned upon us.
We were tiering the heroes back in 2020 and 2021. Radio Trenchman was definitely below energy drink delivery.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was above you?
I think the guy delivering chips.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
Couple hard-working men right here.
That is what they say when they see us. And I don't know about you when I meet fans out in the wild, but I always...
Come again?
What's that?
When you meet fans out in the wild?
Yeah.
Of this?
I'll always do the... I'll wipe my hand on my shirt or my pants to make sure I've gotten all the muck off of it.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you don't want to transfer the trenches to the common man.
Right.
What do they know about that? That could kill them for all you know.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing out there. Selling cable? Okay. What does the common man do? Couldn't tell you. For $1 million.
Nope.
I'm assuming everyone is a CEO. Meanwhile, I'm a mid-level denialsman and a former energy drink distributor.
Yeah.
Good gig if you can get it.
Yeah.
Hero.
Drink slinger?
So you just heard it. Hero.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You worked during the pandemic.
You didn't? Not you personally. I know you were out there.
Yeah. Again, in the trenches. Kyle, I heard a series of words earlier today that immediately made me go, I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay.
And I think you're going to be on board with this. I think we may have talked about this before.
Oh man, I've got questions because I'm gonna let you get to it. But this is, boy, I would bet I could count on one hand how many times we've recorded a podcast on this day of the week.
on a Thursday night at 7:50 p.m.
Thursday night, we're down here for reasons. So
brisk 45.
Sure, it is what we always say. So what was going on today for you that made you? Now, was this an audible?
Yeah.
Oh man, were you by yourself?
No.
Okay. So somebody else heard you. Now, did this person say it to you?
I guess it wasn't the most audible.
Okay.
So if you were 8 feet away, you may not have heard it because it was kind of like a... Okay. Do you want to know what the phrase was that was muttered to me?
Does the phrase have something to do with your upcoming plans?
No.
Okay, perfect.
No.
Then I'm off base. I had a different...
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We are far beyond preparations being underway.
Preparations don't matter anymore for
things
that.
Things are packed already. We'll get into that in a little bit.
What did you hear today that made you inevitably make the person across from you feel uncomfortable with your disdain for it?
Well, we were planning on... my wife last week had said, hey, there's this thing going on, next town over. There's like live music and everything. And she had to go there anyway because of a cat that she's like cat sitting for. So she had to stop in there for about a half hour. It turns out literally right around the corner from where she had to go, there's going to be like this little street fair type thing going on, live music. And she's like, do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, that'll be, it's going to be a nice night. And then she said the phrase, there's going to be food trucks there.
Oh, boy.
Food trucks used to get me excited. But food trucks have so jumped the shark and become everything that they used to be the complete opposite of. Food trucks used to be...
Would you say the heyday was 5 years ago?
Look, I remember when I was working in New York, and I would go to a food truck right outside of my building maybe 2 times a week.
Okay.
And it had it was like halal food, like shawarma and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
So it's when you were sad working for the NHL. So
it was
looking for any reason to get out of the building, and you would just end up, eating shawarma with it, like falling out the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So sad Steve.
But I mean, I'd go to that truck and it was like $6 and I'd have food, drink.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd have enough to like take home with me or save for a late afternoon snack if I was a little bit hungry, sitting at my desk at the NHL doing God knows what I did. Food trucks used to be good food, cheap, fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the initial idea of a food truck was, the hot dog, the pizza. I mean, that's what New York was kind of.
Not even pizza. I think, you're doing pizza.
That's true. Pizza's a little bit hard to make in a truck.
Pizza's not a fast man's game.
A handheld item on the cheap. They can mass produce. There's a line of 15 people. You're getting your food and done within 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah. There's like the cadence to it. You walk up, you play kind of like the classic Soup Nazi episode of Seinfeld. You walk up, you place your order, you do it in a certain way.
Yep.
You pay, step to the side. Maybe they hand you a ticket number. So, number 14, you're up.
Yeah.
And I mean, the heyday of the food truck is gone.
It's long gone.
Because I liked the food truck to be nondescript. It didn't have flashy logos on it. It didn't have a picture of a pig standing behind a big spit, spinning another pig on the spit that had like barbecue sauce smothered on it and flames coming out of its head.
Now, I will say that I was always okay. I wouldn't say like would get excited or like look forward to it, but I would always be like, ooh, food truck, what do they got? And I think for me that changed this spring, which means I'm late to the game. But anytime somebody wants to start a hate wagon, I will be there like the old doofus from the Western comedies, right? Who I'm chasing after your wagons because, I got toilet paper stuck to my shoe and waving my hat. Wait, slow down the horses. Mm-hmm. Like you forgot me.
Yeah.
You forgot One-Eyed Willie. And now I'm trying to catch up. Sure. So, if you want to really, really bring home the hate train, I am happy to jump on board.
Good.
And I would very rarely question the cause. But in this regard, you're spot on. When I was at this spring at a local place, which you and I, all of our families enjoy, that sells cider.
Yep.
That they brew. And we went there because of a food truck that I had heard about, that people were raving about.
Yeah, kind of got your eyes on it.
So when we went down the road to get here, and I saw in the main parking lot, I couldn't turn in because somebody tried to bring their 2-door Subaru 2 days after one of the last winter melts of the spring.
And they were stuck
into their muck lot. So they were there while 2 guys who decided to bring their motorcycles from who knows where, in full motorcycle garb.
Yeah.
The hard shell pants and that type of stuff.
Costume.
We're trying to put, exactly. Their Halloween costumes they were wearing. Push this 2-door Subaru out of the muck pit. So I go the long way, park in a different spot, get out, and still thinking, you know what? Can't wait for this hamburger. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Love a hamburger, Steve. Do you like a hamburger, Steve?
It's as American as apple pie, Kyle.
Remember that answer. Because a few minutes later, when I realize I go inside, I get Katie and I each a drink, and I go, boy, it's a little more expensive than I remember it. It's like, $8 a tiny little glass of hard cider.
Sure.
Still smiling.
That's all right, though. You got that burger. You can probably smell it already, can't you?
Steve, I can't wait.
You're walking through
for this hamburger.
That crisp air, so that the smell of that beef, it hits you.
And I don't want to say, I didn't want to say anything to Katie at the time, but I'm pretty sure me and the chef had a little wink. Like he knew I was coming.
Okay.
He was going to dial up the good stuff for me.
Gotcha. So he reached into like the different bin of beef
Yeah.
that had like the extra star on it or
He
something.
knew. He's like, hey, extra shaker of salt today for the guy with Oinky. Pop it in the beef. Okay. So when Katie gets a table inside, because I am now quite literally dancing outside. Haven't seen a dance like this since Footloose, Steve, as I'm trying to jump around
Love it.
the 2-inch deep puddles in the mud parking lot.
Still worth it though.
Because I got a hamburger coming.
Now, are you going just burger? Or do they have
I'm going fries. So we're doing the whole shebang.
They got fries and everything.
The whole shebang, Steve. So
Maybe a soda pop?
come on. Of course I'm going to get a can of soda. Love my Diet Coke. So I wait in line. And then I wait in line. And I still wait in line.
Yep. This is it.
And I wait in line.
This is the experience.
And I hit minute, and I'm not exaggerating, I hit minute 25
Yeah.
before I go to order.
So you haven't even ordered yet. They don't even have the ordering process expedited yet.
You know what, though? Smile on my face.
Still a smile. Okay, I give you credit. Because I'm out.
That's a lie, Steve. I was pissed.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm around the corner at Burger King by now.
So now I'm irritated. But not... It is what it is. Their operation is what it is. So I get up there and I order.
Now, are they doing the thing where they take an order and then they make the order and then they hand the order over? Then it's next in line. Like they're doing one at a time.
Yeah, they went to idiot cook class.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
where
ICC is not the place where you want to go.
So everybody knows the people who went to idiot cook class. It's the blind people who are trying to be chefs. It's the guy with 2 nubs.
Yeah.
It's, the one barehanded, sleeveless shirt, chest hair popping out.
Sure.
One eye's bigger than the other,
Yeah, of
and a
course.
nub. Okay, that's ICC. And that's who they've got in the back, not the back, it's not like there's a front to back, next to the other person in the food truck. It's 2 people.
Right.
It's the worst system of all time.
Uh-huh. It's always a husband and wife combo,
Oh, no
too.
question. And and this one had like some Bible phrase on the front, like, hey, not going to stop me from getting pissed off. Okay, we're already there, lady. And tell your husband, ICC's calling, they want their diploma back. We were supposed to get a diploma?
I ain't getting no diploma.
Unbelievable.
He calls it a diploma.
Oh, no question. Hey, they spelled it wrong. There ain't no A. So I finally...
P-L-O-M-R.
M-R, yes. So I get up there and I make my order of, I think 3 burgers, one, the smallest one for the little guy, and then a couple of drinks. Like, bad news. We're out of drinks. Great. I'll go tell my 7-year-old he can have some of my hard cider.
Yep.
No big deal.
Yeah.
And then when I waited another 15 minutes for the food.
Well, considering you waited 25 minutes just to order.
Yes.
15 minutes for the food. That's an upset.
Expeditious at this point. And I carry it back inside and I sit down and Katie knows I'm mad because of the way I dropped the food in front of her. Not her fault. And I'm not mad at her. And she knows that. She goes, what's wrong? I said, what do you mean what's wrong? Did you forget what I looked like?
Well, you got to take out the anger on somebody.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. I've seen enough television and 90s sitcoms to know, hey, where's the dinner? Okay. It's always going to be blamed on the significant other.
Sure. Yeah.
And I put the food down and I take a bite. And the bun is like a local grocery store cold. Okay. And even all that time back there, an ICC one eye, the idiot with a club foot and a diploma didn't even toast my bun, didn't even warm it up, and got up so mad. $70 down the drain later from food and drink. Yeah. And I think since that date, I've been quietly radicalized. But as we talked about in this podcast a little bit, I'm the more easygoing guy now.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I had kind of forgotten about it until you just mentioned it a few minutes. Now I'm mad all over again.
Is this podcast officially anti-food truck?
I think if it's not started yet, you and I are really good faces for the front of the train.
Yeah.
For the anti-food truck locomotive to finally get these swindlers out of business. If you were any good, you'd have a storefront.
We don't do a lot of political takes on this podcast.
No, we don't.
But we are here stumping for people against food trucks.
I'm starting to think I'm against food. Okay?
No. I'll never be against food. No, that's crazy. Crazy talk right there.
You remember when I asked you about 5 minutes ago, do you like a good hamburger?
I love a good hamburger.
Right?
Yeah.
You know who makes one? McDonald's. They've been doing it for 70 years, and they don't charge me $70, and I don't have to wait 40 minutes in a mud pit, Steve.
They got the process down. They're pretty good at it. Most of those places that have like an actual storefront that you can drive through.
Yeah.
Most of them have it down. Now it may not be, certain ones may not be your particular cup of tea, but they know what they're doing.
I can leave an interaction at McDonald's with 4 different things said, and it's usually the 4 numbers or letters from my code on my mobile app, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to deal with Diploma Thomas with the club foot and one bulging eye cooking up a hamburger.
Yeah. And it's funny that you mentioned that cider place because we went there maybe a month ago, and same thing. We had seen on Facebook, there's going to be it's kind of like a Chinese food, Asian food truck.
Mm-hmm.
And Annette's like, we should go. And even back then, even a month ago, I was already at my anti-food truck feelings. I don't think they were to the point they are today, but they were a brewing. They were building in my belly. And
I like this. I like this as a lane.
So when she said, all right, let's go there. And I was like, okay, cool. I think the kids were at my in-laws' house for the day or something. So we had a couple hours to kill on our own. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll go over there, get a couple drinks, order our food. The exact opposite of the experience you had. I think by the time we got to our table, they were already calling out our number. Like, this truck was a model of efficiency.
What type of food was it?
It was Asian.
Oh, that you said that. I'm sorry.
Yep,
yes.
That's right. And the food, fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's the holy trinity of food trucks.
Yeah.
There's the speed.
Okay.
There's the quality of the food.
Certainly.
And then there's the price. If you can get all 3 of those positive, I'm on board. That's a great food truck. Again, the place that I used to eat at the NHL just outside of 47th and 6th in Manhattan, that had all 3. I've been searching for a 3-star since then.
That's a long hunt.
This one, it was a 2-star.
A 2. Okay, so
it was a 2-star.
Asian food, I'm not thinking the cost was prohibitive. And obviously, you just raved about the speed.
It was absolutely the cost.
It was the cost,
it was
really?
Insane. For what we got, the food was great.
Okay.
I loved it. So we got it was like a meal that was supposed to feed 2 people. Again, super fast. Yeah. Great food, super fast. I think that the value meal or whatever you want to call it for 2 of us was $38.
Okay.
It was like some spring rolls, some fried rice. There was a protein in there. I forget if we got like a beef or a chicken. Couple little dumplings.
Yeah.
But it was like they took the food that you'd get if you went to your local Chinese food restaurant.
Yeah.
Aimed a magic wand at it, said, reduce this by 60%.
Oh, no.
Shrunk it down, and then said, oh, by the way, this is for 2 people.
Was it to the point where you left and go, boy, I'm a little bit hungry?
I was absolutely still hungry.
Because if there's one thing I know about Asian food, and this is funny that you mentioned it being Asian food, because this past weekend, for the first time in my life, I went to a ramen restaurant.
Oh, very nice.
And that was beyond a delight. And I had to turn and ask Katie and the couple we were with,
you double dating?
Are these...
You going out with friends again?
Oh, no, we were on vacation with friends.
Oh, of course.
And I said, are these like for kids? Because I could not physically believe the prices. It was so cheap.
Really?
Big bowls of like, I forget how it was pronounced, and I'm not going to butcher it here on the podcast, of essentially fried chicken that you would then dip into some of their sauces. There was garlic fried rice, and they were like $5.95 a piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why not just get 2? I'm used to paying that price anyway at a restaurant.
You stick that in a truck, I'm buying it.
Nope. And that's the thing. I was seated, Steve. in an air control or a temperature controlled, air conditioned building with padded chairs, a restroom that was attached to the building.
Yeah.
And I paid less than I did to get cold hamburgers in a mud pit a couple of months ago.
And there probably wasn't a generator running right next to you.
Right. I didn't have to listen to Jenny 3000, which is supposedly runs quiet, runs tough, whatever. Yeah. But I also missed out on, husband and wife ICC graduates with the Bible verse in the window as they cook one hamburger at a time. But Asian food is intended, it's made to be economical and in large portions.
And quick.
So the fact that you paid that much for
almost $40.
Oh man, I'd love to get
for what I would consider the helping size if you were to go to your local Chinese food place and get the lunch special. That was the size of it. And that's typically $9, $11, at least the place that
oh my god,
that I've been to a handful of times.
So the hunt still continues. Now, do you remember the name of this shawarma truck outside the NHL building where you sadly ate by yourself, questioning your decisions?
I don't.
Because I would be curious.
Did you find it?
No. I think you said the street names, but I've forgotten them. Was it
47th and 6th?
God, what a dumb city.
Let's see. Halal food there.
Because let's see, there's one called, it's Michigan.
There's Adele's famous halal food, 49th and 6th.
You think maybe they're moving?
Maybe. Yeah. I
got Adele's, Shawarma Bay, Karma Tasty Halal Food Truck.
Yeah.
Do you think you moved?
For some reason, the name Shendy is stuck in my head. Shendy.
Do you think they closed up shop when they knew that their number one customer had decided the NHL wasn't his future? Because I wonder if, they were just waiting for the sad eyes of Steve.
Oh, Shendy's becomes part of the famous halal guys, 53rd and 6th.
Oh, so they're part of a big group now?
Looks like it. Yeah, looks like they merged.
Oh,
it was Shendy. Yeah.
You know what that means. Private equity got a hold of it.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh.
They got a board and everything.
Now, is Shendy spelled like it sounds?
Shendy.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't find it. Are we staring down the barrel of yet another Steve and Kyle podcast trip?
Are you kidding? I left the NHL in May of 2009.
Okay.
Shendy, the guy whose face used to be on the side of the cart,
it's a good cart then,
returned it to Egypt in December of 2009.
Oh my God, it was you.
It was me.
You left before the holidays. He was waiting with a Christmas card.
Yeah.
To hand to his favorite customer, the guy keeping him in business the last however many months.
The guy who tried his best to dress business casual, but just couldn't nail it.
Always had too much denim somehow, even business casual. There was always a jean.
Everything was stained. There was always a stain because I spilled something every time I eat.
And he would be waiting with your order every day. He'd recognize you. And then when he was waiting, what finally drove him over the edge was when he was waiting with the Christmas card.
It was May 16th when I didn't show up.
To thank his favorite American customer.
Yeah, Mr. Hockey. That's what he called me.
See, this was a relationship. You've now killed two relationships. One was with Jack.
Yeah.
And one was with, I shouldn't have used that phrasing for Jack.
Yeah, it's a little on the nose.
You killed the relationship. Jack died of ulterior causes that didn't have anything to do with you dumping a pallet full of milk. Well, I guess we don't know. Well, maybe we never will. And then poor Shendy.
Yeah.
He was sitting there by his cart, Christmas Eve, snow falling on his head, looking up flights home to Egypt and how much it costs to pack his cart with him. Steve, I mentioned at the top of this episode that this is probably, on one hand, I can probably count the number of times we've recorded on a Thursday. I'm sure there were times, maybe back when I was off with my Achilles,
Yeah.
And I didn't have anything to do, so we'd record for 3.5 hours, and then I'd spend the other 20 and a half hours watching Cheers.
Right, because that was pre-children.
No, I had my kid.
Really?
No, I didn't.
No. I
just wanted the idea that I would sit here for 4 hours and then watch Cheers until I fell asleep.
And every now and then you'd do that like, oh, Jesus, I got a kid.
How long you been here? Do you need dinner? Like, Dad, it's 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning? You got to go to bed. I just woke up.
Do you eat steak yet? I'm an infant.
I mean, while you're up, can you mow the lawn? Got a bad foot here, kid. But we're doing that for, I would call it a unique reason, because when you told me that you let out a today or yesterday, I thought it was in relation to your weekend plans.
No.
Because your weekend plans are unique to you, unique to both of us. I think I've made it very clear on this podcast how anti what you're doing this weekend I am.
Yeah.
So can you just start off by giving me a number on a scale of 1 to 10 about how excited you are for tent camping this weekend with just you and Evelyn and another father and daughter, right?
Everything has changed. Everything has changed.
Okay. Is this like a group outing or now just a... Okay, I'm interested.
Well, it's not tent camping anymore. My buddy has a pop-up camper.
All right, we're moving on to the next topic.
You only wanted to hear about tent camping.
I only wanted to hear if there was misery involved. And as soon as a camper's there, I feel like...
It's a pop-up, so it's basically a tent,
right.
just
I'll post it on the poll.
Little off the ground.
I'll post it on the poll. Is the pop-up just a little off-the-ground tent?
It pretty much is.
No, you're not wrong. I agree with you.
It's the same material. You know, there's not hard walls.
Katie, every couple of years, will start sending me random pop-up trailers too, and then I just ignore them like I've never heard from her in my life. I actually send her like
you yell into the other room. I think your Facebook got hacked again.
Yeah, I'd rather have her send me dogs because I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in a tent, in a pop-up camper, in a full camper, in an RV, any of that. I couldn't be less interested. Okay. But this has been on the books for you for quite a while now, a few months.
I think that this got booked in January.
Yeah.
I think that's when typically the in our state, that's when you can start reserving campsites. Like usually all the books all open in January to start booking them.
So this is a campground or area that has to be like waiting for the clock timer to like you're buying Spider-Man tickets for the new movie because it's so tight.
You'd be shocked at how quickly they...
No, not shocked. I'm a little bit shocked that it's one that you're going to.
Yeah, because it's I don't know. It's like I've found out some stuff in the last like 6 hours about this campsite.
Okay,
which I was like, huh.
Oh boy,
this doesn't really. I mean, look, I'm used to going. It's been many years since I've camped, other than like camping in the backyard with the kids over the summer. But the last time, because Annette and I would go pretty consistently once a year with a big group of people. And there was it was this like team effort where it was like January, whatever. That's when you could start booking the campsites. So everybody would be on the website at the same time. Like, all right, I got campsite 14. Did anyone get 13? Like, cause you're all trying to get campsites right next to each other, or at least close to each other. And the one that we would go to, they have like the power hookup. So if you're there with an RV or something, you can plug your RV in, and there's like full bathrooms and showers and everything.
Which is glorified camping at that point. But but still, that's the only way I really would even consider it.
So the other day, my buddy sends me a text. Ben sends me a text because we're going with him and his daughter. He says, just so you know, there's no power at this campsite. I was like, huh.
Okay.
All right.
So you found this out when? When did you say?
A couple days ago.
Okay, 2 days ago. Okay.
And I thought, all right. Not super worried about that because...
Okay, so you... Oh, wow. All right, you put on the happy face for it.
Ben's a tool guy. He was a mechanic for years, so he's got a million tools. Right. And he's got a lot of those, like, like the 18-volt batteries that you use for your drill, but he's also got the little thing where you plug it in and it's basically a power inverter. Then you can plug in a cell phone to charge or lights or whatever you want. And I also have one of them for the big-ass batteries that I have for our lawnmower.
Yep.
That actually was the power out in the warehouse for the first year.
Okay.
Because I didn't have electrical out there.
Yeah.
So I had strung together this like elaborate system. And so my first thought was, oh, well, no big deal.
So you guys are going to be tossing sneakers over the light poles and running extension cords around them. And all
we're going to be very well lit. Very
beautiful.
well lit.
Everybody else can be like, what? Honey, I can't even get the coffee to brew.
Meanwhile,
yet over there's a big screen, an air conditioner unit.
I'm going to have an air conditioner unit right next to my chair.
And I think someone's 3D printing something.
Yes. So first problem was him saying, yeah, there's no power. I thought, okay.
But you put on the brave face. Okay, I'm already respecting it.
It's a Friday evening to a Sunday morning.
I'd already be making ulterior plans.
Well, trust me, I know that we are rolling out of there no later than 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Okay, really? So
we're hitting the road early.
Closer to 36 than 48 hours is what we're saying. Okay.
Yes. So I thought, all right, no big deal. So that happened. Today's Thursday. I think that was Monday, actually, that he said that. So I thought, okay, no problem. Me and Evelyn, we're going to be fine. And then I think it was Tuesday morning that Annette's parents called, and they were just talking to the kids. And they said something came up where it was like, oh, are you going to be going to such and such this weekend? And Annette said, oh, no, well, Steve's taking Evelyn camping, so they're not going to be able to go to that. I forget what it was.
Yep.
Baseball game or something. And, my mother-in-law said, oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. You guys are going to have so much fun. Annette said, she looks over at Nikki, and Nikki's eyes are welling up.
Oh, no.
And he's like, what do you mean you're going camping?
I mean, to be fair, this was a brave move on your end.
This was what we thought was the right move on our end, because part of me was like, I don't even think Nikki is going to want to go.
Sure. That age, too. Yeah, the idea of, hey, I mean, again, we're talking to the very last episode. You told me his dream is to now make and sell pizza out of your house with you not in it.
Sounds weird when you say it that way, but it's very accurate.
Like, you are no part of the long-term home pizza making plans.
No, I'm not part of the picture at all.
So I don't think you were out of line in assuming he would probably not want to be a part of this idea.
I feel like we asked him, and he was like, nope. Okay, no problem.
Guy, not mincing words. Well, he's mincing words, but not mincing feelings. He's slicing to the bone.
Right. So I thought, okay. Huh.
Oh, boy.
Now, Annette had also told me that her best friend in the world, Rachel, her husband, Mike, they have 2 kids. Mike is from Wisconsin. He's going to Wisconsin this weekend, and he's taking the kids with them. And she's like, oh, man, Rachel has a weekend all to herself.
Nothing to do,
like no kids. But I'm not going to be able to do anything because it's going to be me and Nikki. And even then I said to her, I can take Nikki. No. That's fine. So then the whole phone call happens and Nikki starts crying.
Oh, boy.
Leaves the breakfast table, runs to his room and closes the door.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you packed a bag.
No. So he's now crying in his bedroom.
Oh, no.
So Annette tells me this. And I said, once again, well, I'll take him.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The honorable guy.
This is I'm at work at the time, so it's just getting these texts.
You're getting a text, turn around, hear the ooh,
yeah.
Check if there's any on the wall behind you.
Almost got hit with poop. Right. Yeah.
And then back to the pressing matter, which is now your son threatening to move out or leave the family.
Yeah. what is it when you like divorce your parents?
Oh yeah, what is that where
Like
you
Macaulay Culkin did that.
Yes,
right?
yes, where you emancipate.
Emancipate, yeah.
So Nikki B's got the emancipation paperwork because AI is a beautiful thing.
He's actually buying the house next door to us, but he's going to live there by himself.
Yeah, he got a cut rate on it, and he's going to start the pizza joint out of the neighbor's house.
So I just said, all right, we'll talk about this when I get home. I get home, and still, I was like, Nikki, do you want to go camping this weekend? He goes, yeah.
Okay.
He's super excited.
That's a bit different than what you... Okay.
And then Annette is still like, well, no, we should talk about this. I was like, the damage is done. Like,
yeah.
Because if we go back on it now,
yeah.
like there's no going back on it. We just can't.
You have two options at this point, or I guess you have more, but in my scheme of things, you try to soften the blow by saying,
We'll get you next time.
Exactly. This is just going to be Daddy and Evelyn.
Yeah.
How about you and I go in 2 weeks? And listen, kids are dumber than a box of rocks. He's probably going to lick a rock on accident or on purpose within the next few days anyway. So at that point, he's not going to remember that 3 week from now camping promise.
I don't know, man. You know how young kids are. They remember the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
They don't remember all the other basic stuff. But if you told them 17 years ago that you'll get them a lollipop on their birthday, you better damn well believe that when their birthday rolls around, they're like, where's my lollipop?
Skip the birthday lolly, and you are now persona non grata in that house.
Exactly.
And as we know, as we said, you're already on the outs.
I'm already out the door.
Yeah, you have been mentioned at being removed more than one time in this young child's life.
Yeah.
Probably happily, too. I always see him smiling. I could see him saying that with a smile on his face about how he doesn't want Dada at the pizza making shop when he, realizes his dream. Okay.
Kyle, guess how many kids are coming with me tomorrow when I go camping? Go ahead. I'll give you 3 guesses. First 2 don't count.
Hang on. Can we set the over-under at 2.5?
Yeah, sure.
Steve, are you taking over 2.5 kids camping tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I'm taking 2 of my kids.
Are there going to be over 2.5 kids
You're
total?
damn right there are.
How big is this?
And to boot.
Oh, no. There's more?
Yeah, there's a to boot.
Oh, that's never good news when there's a to boot.
Maybe put it on
I'll put it in the poll. Is it ever good news when there's a to boot?
Annette looked it up today, and they don't have plumbing at this campsite either.
Oh, my God.
So we're crapping in latrines.
Jesus Christ. So, by my fair estimation, you're going to be at this rustic campground with a hole in the ground and a high of 65 degrees.
It is going to be a bit chilly. Yeah. Which I'm actually okay with. I'd rather that than it be like
blistering hot?
95. Yeah. I like sleeping in a nice nice cold pop-up tent. Doesn't everybody?
I am going to conservatively estimate 20 of your hours are going to be spent commuting kids back and forth to said hole in the ground to relieve themselves.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of that.
I think you just described one of my personal hells.
Am I crazy, though, to say that I'm still looking forward to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. I would like to get maybe a definitive statement from you.
Okay.
That we can clip, and then next week, when I see you and you're bruised, battered, broken, and the shell of the man you were tonight.
Of course, I have 2 slings.
Yeah, somehow, you don't know how, because it's not like you went mountain climbing. Somehow you're walking with a limp.
Yeah.
Okay? And you'll never know how.
Oh, man, I had a Charlie horse the other night. I've been walking with a limp for 2 days.
And you're going to go sleep in a slightly off-the-ground tent for a couple of nights.
Yeah.
By the way, with 2 young kids very nearby.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can move, get up. I mean, you can, but you're risking screwing up the stasis.
Supposedly, this pop-up sleeps 7.
Okay. Yeah, okay. The roof taped underneath Someone sitting upright in, the front. I was about to say driver's seat, and I realized there's no way it's like, obviously it's not an RV.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Can you do us a favor? And I don't want to, I don't want to disparage or demean or make anybody feel bad whatsoever about this, because they're contributing their family pop-up trailer for you guys to use to go camping with them. But I would like for you to do maybe even a still photograph. Like, you know how when you see like crime scene photos and it'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Yeah.
Can you maybe try to get one and then just number where you think 7 would sleep?
Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, in our case, it's only going to be 5.
Yeah. I would like to get a definitive statement from you today about your excitement level and how you think this is going to go.
Okay.
Because I don't want to say anything to unduly influence you.
Sure.
Because you know my thoughts on camping.
I know. I understand that what I'm talking about is not your thing at all.
I would be looking for the nearest cabin.
I don't even know if it's my thing.
Yeah.
Because
right.
I used to enjoy camping when it was like me and my wife.
Yeah.
Or at the time, like me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute.
It's also totally different. Like when you're going away as a couple or as a married couple or a dating couple, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're getting away. You're going out for drinks. It's unruly, right? You do whatever the heck you want. That's 100% different than what's happening here. 100% different.
I just got another update.
Okay. So we are sitting here. For the record,
I'm getting live updates from Ben as we speak.
It is 8:30 Eastern, Thursday night. What is time of departure for you Friday to this campground?
12:30, 1 o'clock. We're heading over to Ben's. We just got to load up a couple things at his house, and then we hope to be there by 3.
So it's like 16 car seats and stuff getting loaded in for a hour car ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hour 15, something like that.
So we are less than 16-ish hours away from you being BOG campground.
Boots on ground, yeah.
What is
BOCG, Boots on Campground?
What is the update you're getting live as we record? Because I got to tell you, the first update of no electricity would put me down in the dumps. No plumbing would that would keep me home.
And now you're like literally in the dumps.
That would keep me home. So I'm curious as to what other update could happen 16 hours before your arrival that would change things. Unless maybe, are you about to say he upgraded you to a suite at the nearby resort?
So Ben and I have been texting back and forth all week. Hey, I'll bring this, you bring that. Like kind of comparing what our grocery lists are for. I went to the grocery store today to pick up the essentials that we need, make sure we got enough stuff to make s'mores and all that. And he said, this was yesterday. He's like, hey, I just set the camper up, airing it all out, did all the checks on it, made sure the brake lights work and all of this. And he said, I did a rodent check to make sure nothing had taken up residence in it over the winter.
First of all, okay. I got to tell you, that's the third strike. That's what it is. You tell me no electricity and I'm shitting in a hole. The third strike, Steve, is doing rodent checks on your place of living. Okay? I'm assuming it came out swimming.
I want to show you. He just sent me the screenshot because I texted him about 5 minutes ago. I said, hey, what was the name of the product that you...
Oh, no.
that you used?
Yeah. Oh, good God. Mouse repellent pouches. Grandpa Gus's mouse repels mice with plant oils.
Yeah.
12 pouches.
But look at that logo.
Grandpa Gus's mouse repellent pouches. Oh, my God. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think this might be your last camping extravaganza.
Why do you say that?
A multitude of reasons, really. And granted, you are everybody's different, and I am inherently opposed to camping. It's just not for me. I did it forever when we were kids, and I loved it then. Maybe that had something to do with it. That
you got it all out of your system, young?
Maybe. We would go every weekend. We had a trailer up in like northern Michigan. We would go to every weekend in the summer for weeks at a time. But I can't see a way this is remotely enjoyable for you outside of like the one s'more you may get tomorrow night.
Yeah. I will say my excitement level is high.
Mm-hmm.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a solid 8.5.
This is exciting.
I kind of have that anxiety of like, did I pack everything? Did I buy everything I need? Like, what's the one thing that we're going to be sitting there and it's like, hey, hand me the blah, blah, blah.
Well, apparently toilet
crap.
paper.
Do you think I have to bring my own?
It's going to be a hole in the ground, Steve. Of course you have to bring your own toilet paper. Yeah. I would absolutely say you do.
Okay.
I would double check, but I would almost guarantee you have to bring your own toiletries.
Okay.
For these with no plumbing.
Toilet paper has been added to the
So
list.
we're going to another adding on from, taking from the stash.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you get a few minutes tomorrow night.
Okay.
Or even Saturday night, I'd like to do a quick check-in with you.
Okay.
To where either I or you can record the call. So I can just kind of see if it was what you thought.
Mm-hmm.
And
maybe I'll send you a voice note or something.
That works just as great as well. Yeah, that way, and then we can play it back.
Captain's
and we can
log. like we can play them because I'm sure at the beginning it's gonna be like, hey, yeah, we just set up the camper. Man, this thing is great. Oh, look at the kids playing over there.
Yeah.
They already made friends with the neighbors. What's that? Yeah, we'll start the fire now and get the s'mores cooking.
Yeah.
And then by Sunday, you're going to be able to hear the rain in the background because obviously it's going to rain. And be like, get me the hell out of here.
It's going to be like a battered ship captain's log poem. It just doesn't stop. It keeps coming.
The sea was angry that day, my friend.
It's water. It's the wind.
Yeah.
It's all the earthly elements.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're inside of me today. But really what's inside of me is a whole lot of poop because I don't want to go in a hole. I can't wait. I cannot wait to hear back from you to check in with you. Again, so you got a couple assignments in lieu of shuffling kids back and forth to the restrooms. Captain's log, at least one audio note of how your trip's going, and to the crime scene photo of how you would sleep 7 people comfortably in the pop-up.
But also remember, this campsite has 0 power.
Oh, that's true.
So if my phone dies, nothing happens.
Do you need, by the way, I've got that portable charger. Do you want to borrow the portable charger?
No. I'm going to be just fine. What could go wrong? Right?
I cannot wait.
Should I bring my generator? Should I just set it up next to the pop-up?
I should have hooked you up with First Chance Jeep's Chris, who works for Jeep, who, when we were at NASCAR with him, which, by the way, we didn't have a chance to recap my trip to NASCAR this week, has a hybrid or EV gigantic Jeep that was like powering his whole tailgate. He goes, it runs for 80 hours.
Wow.
Would have been nice. Probably could have borrowed that.
Yeah, you should have gotten that for us. Something.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. If there is a next time, I guess we'll find out. Boy, 24 hours from now, I'm going to be in it.
I'm glad you're excited because I think that moves on to the kids, that you're excited, that you're not like visibly dreading it. I'm excited for you, excited for the kids. Hopefully they remember this because I don't think you'll ever be going again.
But again, out of there at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday.
Did you hear that, folks? In the last 10 minutes, that's moved up to half an hour. Pretty soon, Steve.
If they're up at 6, out of there at 7.
You driving separate?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, get that Manchi running. Like 5:30, turn it on. Just.
Oh, I wish I could take the Manch, but now that Nikki's coming.
Oh, man. That would have been a prime opportunity to get her out in the wild.
I know.
Beautiful.
I know.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
I'm excited too. We'll see how long the excitement lasts. At Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, there will be, I'm sure, some kind of update from the campsite.
Keep it.
Hey, if you're in the area and you want to swing by the campsite, we're going to be at Nuevo State Park.
Yep. Deliver the toilet paper, and
this podcast is coming out
2
days after we get back.
Yeah. Swing by and say hi to the site where Steve openly wept.
And also crapped in a pile.
Crapped in a hole.
Talk to you next week.